Hi and Assalamualaikum. Today we are going to talk about social lifestyle. Social life in a simple word, which means time spent by a person doing enjoyable things with others. There is example for social lifestyle activities such as hanging out with friends, having dinner with family, hiking or adventurous sport with friends, or even having a communication with strangers at park and library. So today we are also going to discuss about how COVID-19 is affecting the social lifestyle in our community. So in this pandemic, we are having a social distancing, we are having a strict SOP, standard operation procedure. We cannot go to school, we cannot meet our office mates, we cannot go hanging out with friends. So it will lead to something like anxiety, depression, stress, and also loneliness because it is valid. So some kind of researchers say that who are having a poor social relationship will lead to mental illness, and who are having the mental illness will have a chance of 2.7 higher chance to get a chronic disease rather than who are having four combined health behaviors. So we are going to talk about the issue. The first one is stress. It might be stress due to the overloaded work. It might be frontliners. Some of them cannot meet the family members for few days. It might be crazy, right? Because yes, you have to work for the country. And the next situation, it might be there is no physical communication between the employee, and it might cause the distress between them. You can imagine you go to the office, then you can talk to each other, having a conversation with them at the morning, but then the small little great thing didn't happen at the early of the morning or at that day, that particular day. So some of us are not able to release the stress properly, but they tend to get the stress or to burst the stress upon the family members to feel some kind of release, and this also might lead to the domestic violence. I have known all the domestic violence like throughout these particular 2 years of getting COVID-19 virus all over the country, and also we are having all the divorce cases all this year. They're getting together at home, cannot release the tension, and then they're separated just like that, and this is really not healthy for them. Second issue is about the high cortisol level in your body. So cortisol is the hormones that controls the stress level in your body. So when the cortisol level is high in your body, it will lead to the sleeping problem. You might sleep too much, you might sleep too little, and then it will lead to another chronic disease. So as we know, sleep loss also is known to compromise with immune function and will minimize the immunity. So do you think low immunity in this pandemic will help you to against the COVID-19 virus? Of course it is not. So at the end of the day, your body will end up malfunctioning itself. So the third problem or the third issue is about the quarantine. So the quarantine situation is when you have to be isolated alone, or it might be you will be isolated at PKRC, center of PKRC, for minimum 10 days, and it might be also for a month. And yeah, you will have some kind of anxiety to talk to others because you're still in observation to make sure that you are free from the virus, and you will also will have the feeling of loneliness because you cannot have a close contact, close communication. So this kind of loneliness and there no communication with others will lead or will affect your mental stability. So you will end up with having the depression, stress, you will have the kind of loneliness and also the anxiety. So the first solution is to talk with others and get their support. By sharing our problem, we make it less harder to deal with, as if we are not dealing with them alone. Letting someone know that we are struggling with the problem is the first step to get things under control. The second solution is exercise. Exercise can reduce the cortisol level in the bloodstream. So to get a normal cortisol level in the bloodstream, we have to avoid a high stress mood. So we must get up early in the morning and have exercise. The third solution is to eat well and sleep well. So as we know, both anxiety and also depression can lead to sleep problem. So depression can make us sleep too little or too much. Meanwhile, anxiety can make us worry about something and rev up to fall asleep or wake up too early in the morning. So I have few suggestions to make this or to fix this problem. The first one, second one, and the third